What is going on, IC Universe? Welcome back to ICW episode 9. We're going to be hearing from Karrion Kross. Man, Karrion Kross had a lot of words for Johnny Gargano last week. You know, with both of those men going back and forth on the mic, Johnny Gargano laid this man out with a super kick and walked away last week, which pissed off Karrion Kross. Now we're going to hear what this man has to say. This man also goes into a fatal five-way at Night of Champions for the World Heavyweight Championship. You know what? With Kross, having a match on his return, we haven't seen him in the ring in a while, but we have heard a lot from Kross. Let's hear more.
All right, you can cut it. Cut the music. Cut the music. Now, for those of you that were watching last week, obviously, it didn't take a lot for me to get into the head of Johnny Gargano. Now, it wasn't just me getting into the head of Johnny Gargano. It was because of the simple fact that everything I said to Johnny last week was nothing but the truth. You see, Johnny, you should have knew what you were getting in when you decided to insert yourself into my business. Johnny, you had your time. Sure, you were World Heavyweight Champion. Sure, you technically had to vacate your championship due to injury. Who gives a damn, Johnny? At some point in time, when it comes down to it, there's a point in everybody's life, Johnny, where you have to realize your time is up. You just aren't that good anymore. But no, you couldn't do that. You had to insert yourself into my business. And talking about people inserting themselves into my business, let's talk about what everybody's saying online. Oh, Karrion Kross, I don't know if he's going to have what it takes to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, We haven't really seen Karrion Kross in the ring. We haven't seen Karrion Kross preparing for the... All of you are nothing more than a bunch of idiots. I'm simply doing what everybody else in that Fatal 5-Way match isn't doing. I'm conserving my energy. I'm saving every amount of energy so that when it comes down to it, guess what? As all of these 4 idiots are beating the hell out of each other, I'm going to be the freshest man in the match. And that gives me the advantage not only to walk through my opponents, but it also gives me the opportunity to regain the World Heavyweight Championship I rightfully deserve, and the World Heavyweight Championship I should have never lost in the first place. But enough about Johnny Gargano. We already know what his fate is. Let's talk about someone who struggles to get his point across. Let's talk about someone like Baron Corbin. Now, Baron, you said a whole bunch of things without saying anything at all. You claim that at Night of Champions you're going to come and win the World Heavyweight Championship, but Baron, I think everybody knows, out of everybody in this match, that definitely is not true for you. You see, you've been playing a puppet. Instead of being the true lone wolf Baron that you know you can be, you've been playing second fiddle to your authority. And quite frankly, I know a thing or two about the authority. And exactly what they're doing to me, exactly what they've done to me, they're doing it to you. And that just proves why you're not going to win the world title. I don't think I need to talk about Bobby Lashley. I think if anybody's the idiot in this situation, it's him. Because why even bury your chances more than they have already been buried? If you retain the World Heavyweight Championship, you decide to get involved in business that has nothing to do with you. You decide to make calls that aren't your call. So it's proven that you're an idiot. But most importantly, someone that's been on my mind. Roddy, long time no see. You see, I thought you were really going to avoid me forever, but it's finally good to see that I still get to see you as the person that you were a while ago.
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
What brings you out here?
I thought about the past last week when I humbled Wardlow. And you know what? I thought about coming out here to address that. But you know what? The past is set and done. And you're doing the same thing with Swerve Strickland. Swerve, come on, man. You've been calling me out for weeks. And I still haven't seen you. But last week, though, Dirty Dom handled your man. Kross, what's next? Huh? Oh, is that why you're trying to pick up Matt Taven? Huh? Last week, Matt Taven told me that you were trying to pick him up and get him away from the Undisputed Kingdom. Now, what I need you to do is keep yourself and the Final Testament far away from the Undisputed Kingdom. Because you...
Roddy, stop. Just stop right there. Please, just stop. You see, I have no intent of recruiting any member of the Undisputed Kingdom. Second of all, I was simply trying to get Matt Taven to realize what you failed to get Matt Taven to realize, is that he has, well, quite frankly, you've never had, unlimited potential. See, Roddy, if anybody was as gullible as you, probably I would have gotten to Matt Taven's head, maybe would have beat the hell out of you, but that wasn't my intentions, Roddy. My intentions was to not get Matt Taven away from the Undisputed Kingdom, but my intentions instead, well, let's be quite frankly honest, was to get him away from you. And Roddy, let's really think about it. What's really the difference between you now from you back then? You still have nothing, Roddy. I mean, let's think about it. When was the last time Kyle O'Reilly was seen? I mean, the same guy that claims that Kyle O'Reilly's my brother. Kyle O'Reilly's my best friend. I would do anything for Kyle O'Reilly. You sat there and watched as Kyle O'Reilly was placed into a casket. There was no entrance music then, Roddy. There was no Captain Save My Best Friend back then. Instead, Roddy, you allowed Kyle O'Reilly to be placed in that casket, and as if matters couldn't get any worse, you would then move on that same night and lose your Intercontinental Championship to Randy Orton. So to answer your question, Roddy, I don't think that Matt Taven doesn't need the Undisputed Kingdom. I see the potential in everybody else. I see the potential in Mike Bennett. I see the potential in Wardlow. Hell, even at one point I saw the potential in Kyle O'Reilly. But they'll never be able to reach that potential if they have an anchor like you holding them down.
What? Like when I had an anchor when we won those tag team championships? I'm the only one that got us to those tag titles. I won us the tag team tournament. Not only that, I won us the tag team championships against Sami Zayn, a man that you could never beat. Kross, Kyle O'Reilly, you do not have any right to bring him up.
Why don't I?
Kyle, I don't know where he's at, okay? Look, I haven't told anybody this. I dug up Kyle O'Reilly's grave and he wasn't there. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if he's alive. I've done my part. I miss my brother. But you know what? Kross, you've never had anybody before. You only use people like the Final Testament and that old man just to get yourself up there. I mean, be serious. You couldn't even beat little old Leo Rush. I made a mockery out of that little man a couple weeks ago. While you stand here declaring for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kross, you know you're not winning that thing. With me in it, I'm a big threat. To Bobby, to Johnny, to Baron. I wiped the floor in each and every one of them. And last time me and you met in this ring, I did the same thing to you. Now, Kross, I have high odds at winning this thing. That's why I'm so confident. So, since you want to pesco around with my group, I threw out a challenge to Johnny Gargano. He accepted and lost, and it's time for you to do the same. How about this? Tonight, Matt Taven takes on one of your little goons. And if I win, you stay away from the Undisputed Kingdom.
And what is it in it for me if I win? Well, sorry. When I win. Excuse me.
Kross, that's the thing, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. You see, Kross, Bobby Lashley, he's a fake World Heavyweight Champion. But, you know, I will give you just a tad bit of props. I mean, you're the reason why the Undisputed Kingdom, no, I wouldn't say you're the reason why you're the Undisputed Kingdom, but you're the reason why my Diamond Society fell. And this is my opportunity to take everything back. You costed me my team. You costed me gold. You damn near almost costed me my career. This is personal between you and I. And I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on you, but tonight, I want to get in your head. I want you to know that the Undisputed Kingdom will reign supreme over the Final Testament. So do you accept the challenge, Kross?
I don't know, Roddy. Should I really accept this challenge? I mean, from the way it looks like he hasn't changed at all. I mean, look at you, once again, trying to throw one of your quote-unquote best friends in the water again. I mean, Is that something that you really desire? Is that something that you really want? Do you really want Matt Taven to go missing the same way Kyle O'Reilly went missing?
Quite frankly, when all this is said and done, when I become the World Heavyweight Champion, Uncle Howdy, I'm going to pay him a visit. And Kyle O'Reilly, I will find the answers to where he is. And if he wins that Intercontinental Championship from Randy Orton, oh, double title Roddy's coming back. So, with Uncle Howdy being out of the way, I need you to realize what you're stepping into, Kross. Look, I get it. You're trying to talk about this. You're trying to talk about that. You're trying to get in my head. You've already done it once, but it's not going to work again. I need you to accept the challenge. I want you to accept the challenge. No more games. No more talking.
Oh, you want me to accept the challenge? Well, Roddy, if this is something that you so much want, if this is something that you truly desire, and as far as the challenge goes, I accept. But please, don't say I didn't tell you so. And even if there's a slight chance that I don't win the World Heavyweight Championship, Roddy, I want you to look at me when I'm telling you this. I will make sure, even if it's the last thing I do, you will never touch a World Heavyweight Championship ever again. Maybe after you fail once again, you can go back to where you belong. Maybe you can go back to going after that Intercontinental Championship, because quite frankly, Roddy, the mid-card is truly where you belong. But you can still do that deed for your best friend. You can still do that deed. You can still go pay Uncle Harry a visit. But as you're doing that, I'm going to pay my best friend a visit. I'm going to pay my best friend, your wife, Marina Shafir, a visit, so that she can truly understand what it means to sleep with a winner. Sure I'm not getting through your head?